Welcome to the Pokemon Battle Series, where Andrew will be using both his preset team and his red team and going against every single gym leader that is enhanced, represented by me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And today's challenger that both Red and Andrew will be going up against is the Psychic type Gym. Also, please mind the crummy announcer voice throughout. So I decided not to do the cringy announcer voice. You can thank me later. Anyway, today Angel will be going up against the Psychic type Gym. Like we said, first off, he will be using Red's team. Let's see what he has in store. Red is going to first send out Snorlax, and Sabrina will be using Esper. Esper very tiny. Looks like it's a setup Pokemon. Esper is going to use Light Screen, which is going to protect the entire team from special moves. Snorlax will sadly use a physical move, ending Esper's life in one hit. Esper's already gone. But Bronzong will be brought out, which is a little tankier, thank goodness. Bronzong is going to use Future Sight, so that will come into later effect later in the battle. And Snorlax will continue to use Crunch, and that'll take off half of Bronzong's life. Sabrina realizes she needs to use an actual move and chooses Earthquake, which actually gets about 1/4 of Snorlax's health gone. But Snorlax only knows one move and uses Crunch. Sabrina's already down 2 Pokemon. She's in trouble. She's going to send out Claydol. Claydol is another defense-heavy Pokemon, and Claydol is going to start up a Sandstorm, hopefully to chip away at Snorlax's health. And this should be good for Sabrina. Snorlax will continue to use Crunch as it is super effective, and you don't want to fix what's not broken. The Sandstorm will come into effect, and the Future Sight will also come into effect right now. Snorlax is about half health, and Claydol is actually going to use Explosion, for sure ending his life, hopefully taking out the Snorlax as well. And actually, the Snorlax hangs on by a sliver of health. Snorlax can't hit anything, and is buffeted by the Hailstorm, and finally, he's gone. It's not even a Hailstorm, he's buffeted by the Sandstorm. I'm dumb. This is why I don't commentate stuff. Anyway, we got Xatu versus a Pikachu. This is looking terrible for Sabrina, as Xatu is part flying, and Pikachu will use that to his advantage and take off half of the health with Spark. Xatu will use Future Sight again, even though that's probably the dumbest decision she can make, as she is down 2 extra Pokemon. And the Sandstorm hurt Xatu as well, so that was probably one of her dumbest moves. Pikachu ends it with Discharge, and Sabrina only has 2 Pokemon left. This is looking terrible. She needs a miracle to come back. She's going to send out Galarian Slowpoke, and Pikachu is obviously faster, duh. But Galarian Slowpoke should have the power, especially with Earthquake, and that'll take out Pikachu, making it 4 Pokemon lost on Sabrina, 2 for Red. The Sandstorm ended, so Galarian Slowpoke won't be affected by that. But Charizard is coming out. And Charizard will use Dragon Pulse. This could very well be the end of Slowpoke. He hangs on. He actually tanks the hit very, very well and eats the Oran Berry he's been holding, which really won't help him in the end, but, you know, it's cool. So Galarian Slowpoke uses Surf. This could be massive damage, and Charizard disregards it like it never happened. Red is feeling very, very confident and is going to Gigantamax the Charizard. This looks like it's donezo for Sabrina, unless her Gigantamax is way better and somehow can withstand Charizard and his G-Max Wildfire. Speaking of G-Max Wildfire, Slowpoke is getting demolished by that, and that'll be the end of Slowpoke. So we're down to the final Pokemon of Sabrina. It's looking not good. Red still has 4 Pokemon, and Sabrina's Gigantamax is an Orbeetle, which is devastating because that is part bug. Sabrina is obviously going to Gigantamax. She has no other choice. She's hanging on to a sliver of hope that she could possibly do this, even though all hope is very much lost. What's she going to do? I mean, It's tough. She was just not ready to take this on. Red mastered this. Gmax Wildfire will take out a huge chunk of health, over half. And Orbeetle will try and hit Gmax Charizard with Gmax Gravitas, intensifying gravity, but it doesn't do a whole lot more. That's about it. And unless Sabrina's UF Orbeetle has a ground move, it's over, and we won't even get to see if Orbeetle does. Charizard demolishes it with another Gmax Wildfire. Sabrina got crushed, with Red ending with 4 extra Pokemon. Now, we'll see how Andrew can do. So we just saw Sabrina got utterly destroyed by Red's team. Let's see how Andrew's team fares. He made his own personal team. We're gonna see if it's good enough. So, Andrew is going to send out his Pride and Joy Boltund. And Sabrina's going to start off with Esper again, hopefully to set up a light screen or something, but Esper won't even get a chance to move, as Boltund the Speed Demon ends Esper's life with a crunch and no moving. Brazong is now sent out, and Brazong can probably tank a hit. Crunch will obviously take out about half, a little more than half of Brazong's health, but Brazong has Earthquake, and surprisingly that does not kill Andrew's Boltund. It uses another crunch, and just like this, Sabrina is already down 2 Pokemon. This is very similar to last round, actually. So Claydol is now sent out. Claydol will probably start up the Sandstorm. Got hit with Crunch, and Claydol's actually going to use Earth Power. Good move on Claydol, taking out Boltund, a very, very troublesome Pokemon that knows Crunch and would kill Sabrina's entire team. Rillaboom is now out and is going to use his significant move, Drum Beating, and that should end Claydol's life. Yeah, it's super effective. And a crit, because that was definitely needed. For sure. Alright. Sabrina changing things up a bit, sending out her Ace, Orbeetle, and Gigantamaxing off the bat. Sabrina is going to use the Bug-type Grass Battle to her advantage and hopefully run away with this match. I think that's what she's hoping here. It could very well happen depending on what else Andrew's team is comprised of. So, Orbeetle uses Max Flutterby, and that should kill Rillaboom, but of course it doesn't. We gotta make it interesting. He holds on like a champ. Lowering a special attack, but it's fine. We'll use a special move. He uses Slam, and Orbeetle will use Gmax Gravitas to intensify gravity and kill Rillaboom, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Just in case anyone has Levitate or is a flying type, Orbeetle wants to take care of that business now. Andrew's now going to send out Turtonator, and Orbeetle, all Orbeetle has is Gmax Gravitas, which takes out almost half of Turnitor's health, which is surprising. Turnitor uses Flamethrower, and Orbeetle is shrinking. This is not looking good for Sabrina. She's already down 1 Pokemon, and she needs to kill Turtonator to tie it up. And the Psychic almost does it, but it's not good enough. Turtonator will use Flamethrower and kill Sabrina's Ace, the Gmax Orbeetle. This is going to be a tough comeback if she wants to hang on at all. Brings out Xatu, which is very, very interesting because it's a rock type, but the Psychic move kills Turtonator. Thank goodness. She would have been in a world of hurt if Xatu did not move first. Now, Gastrodon, only weak to grass. Xatu is going to use Future Sight. Hope to tack on some damage afterward. And here we go. Ancient Power is going to take out Xatu, almost all of Xatu's health. Very close. Xatu uses Psychic, and it does about a third. Ancient Power will definitely destroy Xatu. Sabrina's almost out of Pokemon. Very limited options at this point. Sending out Slowpoke. So Gastrodon's going to use Recover, a very annoying move for Sabrina as she has tacked on damage and was hoping to get rid of the Gastrodon. Slowpoke will use Earthquake, probably one of his most powerful moves, and it's going to do nothing. Gastrodon laughs at Slowpoke's attempt, and Future Sight will do a whole chunk of damage. Angel will use Recover yet again, and Slowpoke's going to have to change up his strategy if he wants to kill Gastrodon. He's going to use Zen Headbutt, trying to get some stab damage in there, and it's not doing enough. Gastrodon uses Earth Power, which won't kill Slowpoke, but one more will. Let's get our snack break in here from Slowpoke. It's looking all but over for Sabrina. One more Zen Headbutt, and this round is over. Gastrodon uses Earth Power, and Slowpoke is out of here. Sabrina yet humiliated in another Pokemon battle. So Andrew and Red both beat Sabrina. Tune in next week to see both Andrew and Red fight against B, the fighting type gym. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you dudes next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out, everybody.